Hey guys, welcome back to another What Sold video. Today we're going to go over what sold for the month of June. We're just going to go over the most substantial things, the things that have a higher sell-through rate, that also sell for better value. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right guys, so first we have this Hey Dude loafer shoes. So these shoes, we actually got them at the Goodwill bins some time ago. So this is what they look like. They're like gray, and I think they have like a pattern on the back. Let me see. Do they have a pattern on the back? Yeah, so those were actually a little bit dirty when we got them, so I did clean them up. They cleaned up pretty good, so we listed this ones for, I think we had them for like $25, but we took an offer of $19.96. Let me just take a look here. So we sold this one on Whatnot. For $19.96. It sold on June the 1st, 2025. We listed it on December the 8th. So that one took around 6 months to sell. So not that bad. And then we have this Weber 7107, I believe this said. Yeah, Weber 7107 grill cover. So this one, Josh got it at a thrift store. Yeah, at a thrift store. This one, let me see, how much did he pay? So it seems like we got it on May 31st, 2025. We sold it on June the 1st, and we sold it on eBay. We sold it for $51.90. The cost of goods was $5. That's pretty good. And we ended up making $32 on that. And this is what it looks like. It's just the cover for the grill. There you go. Let me see if it has anything on the back. Oh, there you go. So just a regular cover. Those covers can be expensive. This next one, guys, this is a Michelob Ultra. I don't know what you call it, like a tap? Yeah. Michelob Ultra Ribbon Logo Beer Tap Handle. This one we got it recently, actually. We got it at the Goodwill bins. So this is what it looks like. And this one at the beginning, I was kind of worried because it does have like right there on the corner, the little corner, it has like a little chip. So I was like, maybe we're not going to be able to get as much money for it. But, you know, we were still able to sell it decently quick. We listed this one on May the 22nd, and then it sold on June the 1st. And we sold it for $50.18. And then we paid $2.76 at the bins. And then we profited $31.25. So that was pretty good. And let me see the next one. We got this Columbia Women's Omni Shade Saturday Trail Capris. So this ones, we also got them at the Goodwill bins. And this is what they look like. So just regular Capri Columbia pants. This is what the back looks like. And this one's, let me see here. So we listed them on May the 16th, 2025. And then we sold them on June the 2nd on eBay for $32.71. The cost of goods was $2, and we profited $19.92 for this. Okay. This one, okay, this other one, guys, I got it actually for Easter. I thought it was gonna sell. I was like, it's gonna probably sell by Easter. But I kind of listed it kind of late, so, but it still sold though, so not even on Easter. But let me take a look here. So this one, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cute. I just thought it was really like preppy and stuff, so I was like, this one's definitely gonna sell. And you guys see how it has like a little like embroidered little, I don't know if it's like a flower or what it is on the corner right here of the collar. And then it has a little bunny, so cute. So this one we got it at a yard sale. And let me just show you what the tag looks like. So this one I mostly got it because of the style. Yeah, the tag, you can actually barely see it. It seems like it was kind of like folded weirdly, so I couldn't really like open it all the way up so that I could take a good picture of it. So let me see here. So this one, we listed it on April the 10th, and then it sold on June the 2nd. The brand is Kawaii. And then we sold it for $27.75. We paid $1 for this, and we profited $15.53 for this. All right. Next up, we have this Verizon Files. This one is a Verizon 4G LTE network extender. So this one, guys, I found it at a thrift store. I remember when I found it, like, it looked like it was complete in the box. And so I did open up the box, and I did figure that it didn't have the, like, the cord, like the extension cord, I guess, for it. But we still decided to sell it like that. It still had a really good sell-through rate. I believe it was over 100%. And so this one, we sold it on Mercari. We listed it on May the 28th. It sold on June the 2nd. We sold it for $23.96 and we profited only $10.73. So I think we took an offer on this one. And so when I got it at the beginning, I thought it would sell for more money. Then we realized it wasn't going to sell for that much money because it didn't have the cord, but it still had a really good sell-through rate. So, you know, it still sold very quickly. So we just decided to get it just to make a quick flip there. All right, so let me see here the next one. Okay, this one, Josh just got it recently. This one, what is it exactly? It's called Alpine Stars Nucleon KR 2i Back Insert Protector. So I'm not really sure what this is for, but I'm going to show it to you guys here. I think it's like for motorcycle or something, like some type of protection. But this is what it looks like, and it was actually brand new. Had a really good sell-through rate, and it sold for a decent amount of money. And this one, we listed it on May 31st, and we sold it on June the 2nd on Mercari for $49.95. We paid $7.50, and we profited $36.73. So that was pretty good. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. So this next item, guys, this is a Ralph Lauren polo shirt. Is that what it is? Polo Ralph Lauren men's short sleeve polo shirt. Yeah. So this one, let me see. We got it at the Goodwill bins. So this one we got at the Goodwill bins. We got this one on, let me see here, on May the 30th. We sold it on June the 3rd. And we sold it on Mercari for $20. And we made $9.40. So that was pretty good. Bread and butter for us, but it sold pretty quickly. All right, let me see here. Okay. This next one, guys, this is another bread and butter. So this one, Josh got it at, I believe this one was at a thrift store. And this one's called Champion University of Georgia Bulldogs men's short sleeve polo shirt. I honestly have no idea about like teams or anything like that. So usually when we find stuff like this, it's because like when we get it, it's because Josh picked it because he's the one that's like the expert on like sports and stuff. But this is what it looks like. So it's a polo shirt. And let me show you here like the tag. So it's Champion. So whenever we get stuff like this, we always try to get like large and above. Usually we do really good with those sizes. This one, we listed it on March the 22nd, and then it sold on June the 3rd on Poshmark for $19. I do believe it was an offer. Usually most of our sales on Poshmark are offers. And we paid $2.99, so it was pretty good, and we profited $12.21 for that one. Okay. All right. This next one is a set of Logitech S120 multimedia desktop computer speakers. This one's, I think Josh got them at a thrift store. So we listed them on May the 27th. We sold them on June the 3rd on Whatnot for $19.95. We paid $3.57 and we profited $14.19. So that was a pretty quick flip there. All right. Okay. This next one, guys, I found it at a thrift store. This was kind of like a weird find. I didn't even know what it was at the beginning, but it had a really good sell-through rate. And, you know, I paid like $8 for it. Let me just show you here what it looks like. So I guess this is like an alarm. I don't know if it's an alarm, but it's kind of like, it's called Watchdog. So it's basically like when you're not home, it'll like mimic like noises of either people in the home or like animals in the home and stuff to kind of like deter robbers to deter people from, I guess, coming into your house and stealing your stuff. But it's pretty cool actually when you turn it on. It's pretty realistic. So this one, let me see here. So we listed it on April the 1st. We sold it on June the 4th on eBay for $57.13. We paid $7.99 and we profited $25.69 for this one. And this one is called STI Rex Plus Watchdog ED50 Electronic Barking Dog Alarm. So that was a pretty cool find. Next, guys, we have this Banana Republic little like sweater. It says Banana Republic Women's 100% Silk Rib Cardigan Sweater. This one I found it at the Goodwill bins. This is what it looks like. So like I told you guys before, I always pick up anything that's like silk, cashmere, wool, everything like that. Everything that's like good materials, I pick it up. Usually we do really good. This one did have a couple stains though, so I was pretty surprised that it sold quickly. And I think this one's vintage, so that's another factor there. But this one we listed it on January 15, 2025. We sold it on June 4th, 2025, and we sold it on Poshmark for $20. Must have been an offer, and then we paid $176 and we profited $14.24 on this one. Okay, let me see here the next one. Okay. So another one of the items, guys, that have been doing really good for us are car mats. So a lot of people just, don't really think anything of car mats. It's funny because I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or whatever, but like, especially when I'm at the Goodwill bins, like if there's like guys around like watching car mats and stuff, if I'm near them, like they don't even think I'm gonna pick them up, and I'm like, no, bitch, I know about car mats too. So I actually, the other day, I scored a bunch of them. And so this one, let me see here, because I don't remember if it was from that trip or not. This one must have been at a thrift store, but I did score a bunch of car mats at the Goodwill bins the other day. And, most of them can sell for around like $35 to even like $100, so even more sometimes, depending on how rare they are. But this just are like Nissan Rogue car mats, and they were in really good condition. So this ones, we sold them on eBay. We listed them on June the 2nd. They sold on June the 6th, so pretty quickly there in 4 days. And we sold it for $74.95. We paid $5 for them, and we profited $44. So that was pretty good. Our next item here, guys, is this vintage Ashworth Easy Tech men's striped golf polo shirt. This one, I think Josh got it at a thrift store, and this is what it looks like. Let me show you guys the tag as well. So that's what the tag looks like. And so this one, we sold it on eBay. We listed it on March 28th, and we sold it on June the 6th. We sold it for $31.36. We paid $3 and we profited $16.63 for this one. Okay. Let me see here. All right. So this next one, guys, is a Vera Bradley pillow. I didn't even know Vera Bradley made pillows. I found this one at a thrift store, and it still had partial tag on it. So I'm like, well, it's still brand new with tags technically. So this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like, it's a pillow, but it also turns into a blanket if you like undo the pillow. So this is what it looks like. And this one, we sold it on Poshmark. So we listed it on February the 16th and sold on June the 6th for $25, and we paid $6 and we profited $14 for this one. Next up, we have this Hoover Power Scrub Elite. This is like a water tank for the for the vacuum thingies. So this one is called Hoover Power Scrub Elite Pet Carpet Cleaner Water Tank. So this is what it looks like. This one, we got it at the Goodwill bins. We actually parted out the vacuum, and so we only got the stuff that was, had a good sell-through rate. This is what it looks on the top there. And so we just pretty much cleaned it up and we listed it. So this one, we listed it on May the 20th. We sold it on June the 7th on eBay for $56.83. We paid $276 and we profited $31.40 for this one. So that was pretty good. Okay. All right, this next one, guys, is a Casio G-Shock watch. This one, Josh had got it for himself, but then we decided to sell it. This one, we got it at a thrift store. And so this one is a Casio G-Shock GA150MF anti-magnetic quartz analog digital watch. And this is what it looks like. So I guess the combination with the white and the blue is not like that common. And so that was another factor that like we were able to kind of price it for a little bit higher than regular G-Shocks like that. And so this one, we listed it on April the 4th. It sold on June the 8th on eBay for $61.64 and we profited $40.79. Oh, and we paid $3.99 for this one. So that was pretty good. Okay, next, guys, we have this genuine leather. This is kind of like a little, like a motorcycle like bag or something that you can just wear like on your waist and your leg. So it says genuine leather motorcycle drop leg thigh bag. This one, I got it at a thrift store, and I remember when I got it, I just thought it was pretty cool because of like the material felt really good, but I wasn't sure like how you would wear it. And so this is what it looks like. And then it does have two straps, so you can see it on the back here. It has the like the main strap, which I think that one you wear on your waist, and then that one that Josh is holding there, that one goes around your thigh. So this one, we listed it on April the 3rd. It sold on June the 8th for $27.95. We paid $5 and we profited $21.10 for this one. So pretty good. All right. Next, we have this genuine OEM remote control. This one, I got it at the Goodwill bins. So this is a Yamaha CRX E200 Piano Craft Stereo Remote Control. And this is what it looks like. So sometimes, you know, we don't think anything about remote controls because they're just so insignificant, but a lot of them can sell for a lot of money, which is kind of, I mean, I understand, I would understand that, because if you have like a, you know, if you have a device and it's old or something, you don't have the controller for it. Some of the devices, they only work like well with the controller. So it makes sense that they will be worth way more over time. But this is what it looks like. And this one, we listed it on May the 18th and it sold on June the 8th on eBay for $32.70. We paid $276 and we profited $17.84 for this one. Okay, next, guys, we have this Realtree hoodie. So Realtree actually does really good for us. The pattern is very desirable. This one is called Realtree Men's Realtree Edge Camel Hoodie. And this is what it looks like. I think Josh got this one at a yard sale, I believe. And so this one, let me see here. We listed it on May the 31st and it sold on June the 9th on eBay for $35.26. We paid $2 and we profited $16.52 for this one. All right, next, guys, we have this Fredericks of Hollywood corset. So I actually got a bunch of corsets at a yard sale for only $2 a pop. So I was pretty happy. I've sold this brand before and it has done really good for us. So this one is called Fredericks of Hollywood Lace Halter Corset. And this is what it looks like. This one is actually all black and it has like embroidery all over it. So it's pretty nice. And then this is the back. And this one, we listed it on May the 15th and it sold on June the 10th on eBay for $34.95. We paid $177 and then we profited $12.86. All right, guys, so this next one, I actually found it at a thrift store. We didn't do as well because on this one, because we didn't think that the shipping was going to be that much. We usually don't make those rookie mistakes, but I don't know what happened with this one. I guess we might have just put a lot of protection on it, which is just like, we just had to like pay way more for shipping. I have no idea what happened on this one, but, or I don't know if this is a typo, I don't know, because Josh usually updates all of this information on Bendu, but this one, it says, it's a vintage 2004 Gammy Snowflake Spinning Snowman. This one is definitely a bolo. If you guys see this around at a yard sale, thrift store, whatever, definitely pick it up. A lot of people buy it even if it's not working. They either just use it like that, you know, just for the looks, or they repair them. But this is very desirable. This one, we listed it on June the 3rd. We sold it on June the 10th on eBay for $62.46, and we paid $10 for this one, and we only profited $9. We did charge pay a lot for shipping, and I think that's where most of our money went to. I don't know exactly what happened here. I'm gonna have to ask Josh about this one, but this one is definitely a bolo. If you do find it out there, get it, especially if you get it for a good price. And just make sure that you put your shipping correct. This one actually goes for more money if you have it working. Ours didn't work, and it had like a slight smoke smell. So that's another factor why we couldn't sell it for the full price, but they do go over $100 when they're in good condition. All right, guys, so next we have this Pentax IQ Zoom 140 point and shoot film camera. This one, I think Josh got it at a yard sale. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it came pretty complete. It looked in really good shape. So this one, we listed it on June the 9th. We sold it on June the 11th on Depop for $30. We paid $5 for this one, and we profited $20.68. So it was pretty good. Okay, next up, guys, we have this set of Wii controller adapter sensors. So this one's says 4-pack Nintendo Wii Motion plus adapter sensors. So Josh got him at a yard sale, and it actually came with the controllers, and it came with like another little piece that is also like a controller thing. But we decided to part everything out, and we sold everything separate. But this one is specific. When it has that adapter right there, it sells for more money, and we did sell it as a 4-pack. So this one, we listed it on June the 10th. It sold in 2 days on June the 12th on Whatnot for $31.96. We paid $2 for this, and we profited $26.17. All right, guys, so next up we have this AT&T. This is an AT&T All-Fi Hub Internet Air model. CGW 450 to 400 with power supply. This one, I actually remember I saw it at the thrift store, and it was just, they had it for a lot of money. So we were actually happy that we found it on sale. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of weird. And so this one, we listed it on June the 1st. We sold it on the 13th of June on eBay for $49.68. We did pay $12.50 for it, and we profited $15.36. So we didn't profit that much, but it was a quick flip, so it has a really good sell-through rate. All right, next, guys, I found this mini skirt. It's a J. Crew mini skirt. I found this one at a thrift store. This one was wool blend, and it was also vintage. So as you can see, it's just pretty basic skirt, but the material is pretty good, and it also did have tags. So we were able to price it for a little bit higher. It actually did have like an original price of $74.50. So this one, we listed it on May the 12th. It sold on June the 13th on eBay for $63.84. We paid $3.25, and we profited $36.83. So that's pretty good. All right, guys, this next item is actually an item that I wasn't really sure about it when I found it because it looks kind of weird, but the brands sold for really good money, and I didn't think I only found one listed, and then I found one sold, and the one sold for like 180. So I was like, I'm gonna take a chance and see what happens. It was also a good size. So this brand is called Hyacinth House Woman's Bronze Coppery Metallic Plissé Dorinda Midi Dress. And this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like one of those exercise, like the exercise suits, like the sweatsuits, but it's not a sweatsuit. This is actually made out of like metal. It's like metallic threads. I don't know. It's weird. And so this is what the back looks like. It's just, it doesn't have anything like, I mean, the suit itself is crazy, but it is, you know, it's just plain like that. It doesn't have anything on it. And this is what the tag looks like. And so for this one, I did pay up. So we listed it on March the 29th. We sold it on June the 15th on eBay for $139.31. The cost of goods was $25, but we did profit $64.86. So that was pretty good. And then we have another Fredericks of Hollywood corset. And so this one has a really nice pattern as well. It's black and white. And as you can see, it's pretty much like the same thing as the other black one, but this one's just black and white. And I got it at that same yard sale. This is the back. And so this one, we listed it on May 15th. We sold it on June the 17th on eBay. We sold it for $43. We paid $177 and we profited $26.67. Okay, next up, guys, we have this pasta maker. Who would think pasta makers will be worth money? So yeah, so pasta makers, this is actually our second pasta maker that we sell. I guess if they're like the original, like vintage, original, like Italian pasta makers, they do really good. This one is called Mercado Atlas 150 manual pasta maker machine for lasagna, fettuccine, etc. And this is what it looks like. This one, I found it at the Goodwill bins. I was pretty surprised because it still had like the box and the handle, because sometimes the handle like gets lost, but this one was complete. And so this one, we were able to sell it for $56.10. So this one says that we listed it on April the 18th, and then it sold on June the 18th on Etsy for $56.10. We paid $4, $3.33, and we profited $34.13. So this one is an Apple Mac Mini, and we actually didn't know that when you purchase like Apple products like this, you actually need a key to kind of like go into the computer itself. So when we turned it on, we couldn't access it. And luckily though, we were still able to sell it like that. And we just listed it that it was locked and that we didn't have the password. So this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty slim. And I think Josh bought this one at a yard sale. It seems like the guy had like, somebody was selling items for a guy that had passed away. So, I mean, even if we would have asked, like, obviously, you know, most likely they wouldn't have known the password for this. But we ended up selling this one on Mercari. So we listed it on June the 15th. It sold on the 18th. So only took 3 days to sell. We sold it for $149.95. We paid $4 for this and we profited $129.96. Next up, guys, we have a set here of car mats. This one I think I actually got it at a thrift store. So this one is for a 2013-2017 Honda Accord 4-door sedan. So this is what it looks like. It's just some basic car mats. And you know, a lot of people actually like, they would like, if like when they buy their cars, they will actually upgrade them to like the all-weather mats. So a lot of people end up with their brand new, like just, you know, OEM mats, brand new in their garage. And then they end up not even using them. So they just donate them. So, you know, good for us, because then we end up with brand new car mats that we can resell. But these ones, we listed them on May the 29th. We sold them on June the 18th on eBay for $92.64. We paid $11.99 for them and we profited $45.49 for this one. So that was pretty good. All right, guys. So next up, we have this really cute Precious Moments little like ornament. This one I found it at a thrift store. And so this one, I guess they're collectible. Like people collect them like year after year, I guess. So this one was brand new in the box, and this is what it looks like. So it was open box, but you know, it was new. So this one, we listed it on May the 30th. It sold on June the 20th on eBay for $31.60. The cost of goods says $199, and then we profited $16.56 for this one. This next one, guys, I really like. I took it too far, okay? Because I wasn't really, like, I was like, when I saw it, I'm like, this is really long. I don't know, like, if it's gonna be too much to ship or what. So I kind of, you know, took a chance, a big chance on this one. But since I'm now selling on Etsy too, we're selling on Etsy too, so I'm like, you know, taking a little bit more of like a risk on unique things. This one, I just thought it was really unique. This one, we listed it as vintage, 39-inch hand-carved dark wood African ceremonial walking cane. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool, actually. So it's just a walking cane, and it has kind of like an African face on it. And it just has really nice like pattern to it. It seems like it's all like hand-carved. Let me show you guys the face. And that's the face. And that's kind of like the handle thing. So this one, I wasn't even sure how to like list it, and then I was also not really sure what the material was exactly, like what kind of wood it was. But it kind of, we just put it as like dark wood African ceremonial cane. And this one, we actually ended up selling it on Etsy. So we listed it on April the 19th. It sold on June the 20th for $124.60. We paid $8 for this one, and then we profited $69.02. So that was just amazing. Amazing. This is very unique. I've never seen a cane like this, honestly. All right, this next one, guys, this one is called Braska Colorado 1540X straight spotting scope with tripod. So this one, I think Josh got it at a yard sale, and this is what it looks like. And so this one, we listed it on June the 10th, and it sold on June the 20th on Mercari for $29.95. We paid $4, and we profited $22.11. All right, next up we have this Calvin Klein woman's button-up front jacquard shirt dress. So this one, guys, I got it at the Goodwill bins. This one, we did pick it up kind of like late in the winter there, but you know, it still sold. It was not a very hot material, so I think that's why it still did good. But we listed it on January 23rd, and it sold on June the 21st on Mercari for $35.95. We paid $176, and we profited $29.77. All right, guys, so this next one is another one of the items that I've gotten that I'm not too sure about. But hey, it seems like there's a pattern, right? Like it seems like most of the items that I'm not like too sure about, they end up doing like the best and selling for the most. So this one is a porcelain lotus flower fountain. I just thought it was very unique. When I found it, I was like, this is only $8. Like, I gotta pick it up. And if I don't sell it, I'm just gonna keep it, right? Like I always say. But this is a porcelain lotus flower bowl fountain. And this is in the brand Red Envelope. I couldn't find anything on that brand. I'm not really sure if like they stopped making things or what, but I just couldn't find that brand. But it came really nice. Like it had like tissue paper and like a little sticker of the brand, and like it was very nice. It had like no stains or anything like that. So I mean, it was in really good condition. And there it is. And so the top part, it kind of comes off, and then the little pump goes in there, the water pump. And it's really nice. It's really nice. I've never seen anything like that. And then this is what the brand looks like, Red Envelope. But you know, the reason why I got it is because I compared it to like other like lotus fountains, and they go for a lot of money. So I'm like, you know, maybe just the, you know, the whole lotus thing is very desirable. And this one actually did went to Hawaii. So, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Like the whole, you know, Hawaiian theme and stuff. But this one, we sold it on eBay. So we listed it on June the 9th and it sold on June the 21st on eBay for $111.99. We paid $8 and we profited $56.68 for this one. So that was a pretty good profit there. All right, guys. So this next one is a Sonos. Let me see what it is. Sonos multi-room music system sound player. So this one, I had no idea what this was. Josh got this one at a thrift store. This is what it looks like. It had a really good sell-through rate. That's the reason why he got it. And let me see how much he paid. So he listed it on June the 15th. It sold on the 22nd of June on Poshmark for $50. We did pay $10 for this, and we profited $30.01. And then you can see, guys, there. So this one, I'm not going to show it to you guys because this one's pretty much self-explanatory. But this is a Jabra Evolve, the headsets that we showed you guys before that we picked up. So this ones, they sold pretty quickly too. We listed them on June the 18th and they sold on June the 24th for $29.95. And then this pillow too, the Naturally Danny SEO seat cushion. That one too, I wasn't like too sure about that one when I got it. Let me show it to you guys, because there wasn't like that many comps on it. But I'm starting to pick up pillows because I see that they actually sell for a good amount of money, which makes sense because a lot of the pillows, like if you were to buy like a good high quality pillow, like brand new at the store, they can go for a lot of money. So it's just, I mean, it's pretty insane for how much money, how much money you can pay for a pillow, right? So this one is called Naturally Danny SEO seat cushion. So it was just one. And this is what it looks like. And then this is the back. And so this one, we listed it on May the 10th and it sold on June the 25th on Poshmark for $30. I paid $117 and it sold for $22.83. And next, guys, we have this pack of Nintendo controllers. So this is the other, so this is part of the other, you know, Nintendo controller like adapter things that I showed you guys earlier. So we parted them out, and this is just the controllers by themselves. So we sold it as a pack of 4. And so this one, let me see here. We listed it on June the 10th. We sold them on June the 25th on Mercari for $37.95. We paid $2 and we profited $31.33 on this ones. This one, guys, this is our second one that we pick up. This is kind of like a slow cooker, but it's a vintage slow cooker. And this one's called Vintage 70s West Bend Cooker. This one's pretty nice, actually. For its age, it's not like, it wasn't in that bad of a shape. This is what it looks like. And they have a really good sell-through rate. I mean, I don't know why this one took longer to sell. Like the other one that we bought, it sold pretty quickly. It might have been just because we probably had it like priced too high. But this one, we listed it on January the 19th of this year. And then we sold it on June the 25th on eBay for $57.45. We paid $8 and we profited $18.34 for this one. And this next item, guys, this is another part of the Hoover that we parted out at the Goodwill bins. So this one actually is called Hoover Power Scrub Elite Pet Hose and Attachments. So Josh parted this out. It's basically all the attachments for the Hoover, and they were in really good condition. So he decided to just sell it as a set like that. So this one, we listed it on May the 18th. It sold on June the 25th on eBay for $52.40, and we paid $276 and we profited $27.53. So this one is a genuine Pokemon 2016 Star Point roll-in suitcase carry-on Pikachu suitcase backpack thingy for kids. And this is what it looks like. I picked this one at a thrift store. And this one, we listed it on April the 25th and it sold on June the 27th on eBay for $50.46. We paid $6 for this and we profited $17.25. All right, guys, so this next one, this is a new brand to us. We've never seen this before, but every time that we see any type of like brand that has some like obscene or some type of like bad word on it, it usually like does very, very well. So this one is called FUCT, because I don't want to say the bad word, but it says FUCT outdoors convertible cargo pants, size large, hiking pants. And this is what they look like. And let me see here. Let me show you guys the logo. So the quality seems all right. It didn't seem like that great of a quality. It kind of seems like REI, but I never imagined like that they would sell for a lot of money like this. I kind of thought it was just something more like maybe $30, $40 pants, but this ones we listed them on March the 21st and they sold on June the 27th on eBay for $83.95. We actually took an offer on that one and we paid $450 and we profited $59.10 for that one. Next up, guys, we have this, this is Snooze US 2 white noise machine. So this white noise machine, I actually got it for ourselves, but I ended up just selling it because it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I think the one that I have that's really vintage actually is better than this one, but they have a really good sell-through rate. So this one, let me show it to you guys what they look like. So I guess for this ones, they actually come with a little cover. This one didn't have the cover, but they still sold for a decent amount like that. And let me see here. So we listed it on May the 27th and it sold on June the 28th on Poshmark for $36. We paid $5 for this one and we profited $23.81. All right, guys. So next up we have this Ralph Lauren dress. This one I got it at a yard sale. This one is called Ralph Lauren Women's Silk Maxi Dress size large. This was just so beautiful. When I found it, I was like, I'm definitely getting this. It did have a couple of flaws that we did list it on the listing, but overall it would just look really nice. Let me show you here the tag. It's like really soft material, silk, and just really well made all over. So this one, oops, let me go back here. All right, so this one, guys, we listed it on April the 13th. We sold it on June the 29th on eBay for $67.95. We did took an offer on that one. We had priced it for higher at the beginning, and we paid $4 and we profited $44.03 on this one. And our last item, guys, is this really cool Tiffany style frog lamp. This one I actually picked it up at a yard sale. They only wanted $5 for it, so it was just a no-brainer for this one. It's really, really cute. If you take a look at it, it has a lot of factors going into it. It's a Tiffany style, and then it also has those tulips. A lot of people like tulips, so that is a very desirable thing there. And so it was working, and so it was really, really beautiful. This one we let me see, we listed it on April the 26th and we sold it on June the 30th on eBay for $110 with 37 cents. We paid $5 and we profited $67.98 for this one. Well, and that is it, guys, for today's video. I want to thank you so much for watching till the end. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.